Hi everyone, Editing Rachel here. Today I have a special announcement, so you're getting a full-blown voiceover. Since things are a little bit spooky, we are utilizing music in the background from Midnight Syndicate, who again are the makers of some of my favorite scary, eerie, spooky, ooky music that I've been using at my home games for years. They've been making music like this, what you're hearing right now, for almost 30 years. If you like them, go shoot them a follow, go find them. And we do have permission to use their music in today's stream. So thank you so much, Midnight Syndicate. Are y'all ready, everyone? Prepare yourselves. What do I usually say? I'm lost because I'm green. Hi, everyone.
We're the Faint Divinities. We do stuff.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm Rachel. And I'm Steven. And I'm... Okay, great. Loki. Okay, all right. Ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. Hi, everyone. And welcome to tonight's episode of The Faint Divinities. I am Miss Loretta Lovegrass. And I'm joined by...
Your Lord and Savior, Loki Lothheim.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Loki. And then...
And I'm a spooky skeleton.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, Spooky Skeleton. And
Spooky
then, of course...
skeleton is very important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Scary, spooky skeleton. It's in the song. Shivers down my spine. Mm-hmm. And then one of my nearest and dearest friends. Now, everyone, I do have to ask your apologies. You beg your forgiveness because obviously we usually have Kayla on these streams, but as you know, she was ill. So instead tonight, one of my dear friends, Miss Bellum.
Yes, I am Miss Bellum from the classic animated television show, The Powerpuff Girls.
Everyone, a round of applause for Miss Bellum. Thank you so much, Miss Bellum, for joining us tonight. Excellent. And then last, but not least, certainly not, our wizard friend.
Oh, yes, I am Gandalf is what my friends call me. And I am ready for an adventure. Are you?
We certainly are. We always are, my dear Gandalf. Now, just as a formality, are we Gandalf the Grey?
Oh, yes, yes.
Fantastic.
Of course. Who else would I be?
Incredible, incredible. And this is The Faint Divinities, a channel focused on Daggerheart, which is the new tabletop RPG from Darrington Press and Critical Role, set to release in spring of 2025. I don't know why I'm being spooky, because Miss Loretta Lovegrass is not spooky. She's right up here, you know what I'm saying? Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Yeah. All right, there we go. That's 2025. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. A round of applause for everybody. Y'all are so good. I spent the last 20 minutes in our pre-stream chat just laughing my ass off because it was crazy. The Miss Bellum, the Loki, the skeleton makeup was by me, as was Miss Loretta Lovegrass, although I do concede that I look like a witch. And Gandalf does not have boobs. Kayla is feeling a little bit under the weather, and so we decided to be a little bit more spooky and also to give her a little rest from her baby fever. Do a more Halloween-y one-shot so that hopefully we can just all take it easy while we're in these incredibly hot costumes. So I think that we're ready to dive in. Is everybody super excited?
Very much so.
Fantastic. All right, so diving into tonight's episode. At the end of our last episode, you all had stepped into the room of the Fighters Guild. I almost said Thieves Guild. The Fighters Guild. Because one of your party, Tankerbell himself, Tankerbell had, in a winning adventure that knocked me on my ass, defeated the tete kind of encounter with one of the members of the guild themselves. Let's go around and very briefly introduce who each of you will be playing this evening. I think this one starting with Tankerbell, because you're the first one that is in focus for the evening.
Alrighty, I am playing Tankerbell, an aspiring tooth fairy who is a fairy/human warrior. Call of the Brave on the subclass, and I just joined the Fighters Guild because I kicked someone's ass.
You sure did. You sure did. You got a nipple piercing. You'll have to watch
I
the
did
last
get a
one,
glowing
guys.
nipple piercing.
Yeah, a glowing nipple
I
piercing.
even rolled for it.
You did.
It's meant to be.
And then, Loki, who will you be playing tonight as you are rushing into the guild hall at this point, which is mostly a cellar? Please tell us who you'll be playing, Loki.
As I'm rushing into this guild hall / cellar, I will be playing Tedeos, the Simian Ranger, with my Beastbound companion, Wilbert. We make up the duo Bill and Ted.
That's right.
And I am a Ridgeborn, once Ridge Bro, now solo.
Oh, that hurt me. Oh, God, yeah. With a little bit of sadness in his chest, though trailed quite soon after by a newer member of the party.
Yes, I am be playing Delver. I am Orderborn. We have it on here as a Mushman. You know, part human, part Fungril, all wizard. But yeah, that's me. I'm hopefully gonna be able to help out our one of our friends down here.
Absolutely.
He hasn't called me and warned me that something was wrong, so I assume everything's fine.
I think everything will be just fine, Delver. I don't see a problem at all. And then bringing up the rear, played tonight by, again, not Kayla, Miss Bellum, would you introduce the character that you're playing for the evening?
Yes, I'm going to be playing Anura Fiddleleaf. She is a Ribbet bard, the spare heir to Black Gum Hollow, and right now she's ignoring her royal responsibilities to traverse the depths with these adventurers.
She sure is. And thank you so much again for joining us this evening, everyone. So as you all rush into the room, you see one of the characters, Meg, who you had been introduced to the last episode, a fawn, looking up to all of you, and she smiles big, putting out her hand in welcome, and then all of a sudden, the entire room, everyone in it, freezes. And you are all there, moving through the space just fine. You notice that even the mouse that is crawling across the floor next to you has stopped mid-step. And then a bright light blares, and you see an Inferis, maybe? A woman, though she is garbed in strange clothing, and I will remind some of you that you do not know this person, garbed in strange clothing. She does have two large horns atop her head, and her clothing looks a bit tighter than a lot of modern clothing of the day. She's definitely not from around here. She is holding something I'm going to have to take this hat off. It's just not going to work, guys. It's distracting me. All right. So she is holding in front of her an arcane blue light, something of a rectangle. And she is kind of jabbing at it absent-mindedly as she's pacing back and forth in what effectively is a business suit. This woman turns to all of you, and you see that her eyes, where they should be just normal eyes, are replaced with golden spheres. And for a brief moment, as she looks up, she tucks a pencil behind her ear and says, "All right, right on schedule. So, oh, it's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, I've missed you so much." And she's going to begin running towards you. What are you as a group doing? Tank, you are there on the floor with her. So she would be rushing to you first. What are you doing, Tank?
Tank's going to, oh my god, I missed you so much. I don't know who she is, but he's gonna reach out and hug her and act like he did.
Fantastic. I do want you to very briefly make a check for this, okay? So Let me know what check you would like to make as part of this, okay?
See his low presency rate.
That's what I figured, but I wanted to see if you were going to try to swing it any way else. Okay, great.
Could I do
Have
an
you already
experience?
rolled?
Nah, I bet this
Yeah,
jingling in my
you can
hand.
use an experience. Which experience are you using?
Tickets to the gun show. I know I use it a lot, but Could I use that in a persuasive way of a hug? Of maybe being
Sure. Okay. I'll let you do it.
muscular?
Yeah. Absolutely. Go ahead.
and
Yeah.
handsome?
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, shit. I have to reroll the other one. Uh, 16.
A 16. Okay. Now, this in Ferris, as she approaches, she does wrap her arms around you in a giant hug, and you are there smiling and hugging her back, yes? And then you feel her go a bit rigid, and she kind of leans back from you. The type of being that this person is, she has an incredibly high ability to sense things around her. And she can tell in that last moment, she pulls back and you can see her looking into your eyes. You don't remember me? It's Pri.
Does Tank feel any sort of familiarity with her? Like, not knowledge-based, but kind of spiritually?
Unfortunately, at this moment, no. Timelines have not crossed. So in this specific moment, no. So she's going to pull back and kind of straighten herself and look up to the rest of you who are still there on the top area. And she's going to straighten herself, kind of pushing her hair behind her ear. Sure, yeah. It's not a big deal. It's totally fine. So, oh, sorry about that. And she's going to change her eyes from golden orbs, and they are now just green eyes. And she kind of straightens herself and holding her clipboard, though some of you would notice with a little bit of sadness, she begins looking at all of you, the only ones who are unfrozen at this point. And all right, so okay, it's a little bit hard to get back into. So you all have been selected. Very exciting day for each of you. Yes, perfect. So we're going to be doing so you don't have it. What is it called on this one? The Hallowed Night? The Hallowed Eve? What's it called here? Any of you familiar?
The Fool's Evening.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay. So it's a thing happening somewhere else. So we're going to do a little bit of a special thing. Are you ready? And she's going to snap her fingers. And as she snaps her fingers, all of you are transported immediately. Hi, Christian Ray. Thanks so much for the follow. I know who Christian is. I hope that you're enjoying Lestat. All right, so you are all transported immediately to a dark, dank room. There are steps leading behind you, and from the top of those steps, you can see a door that is ajar. That door, peeking through it, is the Inferis Priyanka who has been speaking to you. In front of you, though, you just see a dank crypt, glowing red with some of the flickering flames of the fire. Scurrying across the ground are some insects. Pri, at this point, kind of smiles to all of you. Oh, and Steven, you're having foil in the background.
Oh, shit.
Pri's
Cookies are being made behind me.
It's very delicious. I'm very excited about it. Pri smiles down to all of you and says, okay, so no pressure. His soul is on the line. I know he's dead. His soul, though. So sorry about this, guys. And she's going to make one last meaningful look at you, Tank, and then close the door. And you all find yourselves now alone as a group here in this crypt. underground area. What questions do you want to know about the space that you're in?
Well, I'll probably turn to the party and just like, y'all don't know her?
Yes, Anura is gonna look around the group and go, "Does Tank have a girlfriend?"
Not to my knowledge.
Anura looks suspicious. That was a very intense hug for a not girlfriend.
It's true. That was a little weird, right, guys?
But yeah, I just assumed y'all knew him.
It was odd, but you seemed to be into it. So for a
You
second,
were
I
the one
was
hugging her.
yeah. For a second, I was like, it's nothing to worry about because he seems to be fine. But that was just an unintentional hug. You gave her an unintentional hug.
Yeah, it usually works out for me.
You hug all strangers?
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right.
Are the rats moving around in here now?
They are. Yeah. Skittering across the floor,
There's
you are
rats in
seeing
here?
some. Yeah. And as you're looking around, there is the scent of decay in the air, each of you would know, and a cold, damp chill in the air as you're all looking around. A plume of fog kind of billows across your path and settles onto the floor of this area, creating a dim and very spooky Halloween one-shot area. But you're right now in a hallway. You can see in front of you that there does seem to be a path that continues straight down. You can actually see far off that it closes off into some darkness. And then just a few feet ahead, you can also see the light coming down from a hallway moving to the right. So there are a couple of paths for you. Which way are you? What are y'all doing? Which way are you going?
I assume this isn't a split up gang Scooby-Doo situation.
This seems like a
can be.
place that I wouldn't.
It could be.
I mean, if we do, just like I go with one group and Tank, you go with the other group, then we can still, chat between groups if we decide to split.
Anura claims not going with the zombie, if possible.
I'll go with this. Yeah. All right, me and Dwelver can go this way. Me, Bill, and Dwelver will go this way, and y'all just want to hooty hoo if we see something.
Hooty hoo, hell yeah.
What now?
Okay.
I'll get my staff out and light it up a little bit. It's just a big plank, but
Plank.
Okay, so we have Delver, Bill, and Ted all going to the corridor to the right. Is that correct?
Grand adventure, yeah.
And Anura and Tankerbell are moving straight down the corridor, right? Okay.
Yeah, the other way.
Perfect.
I agree.
So you all get to the area where there is a fork in the path, and you guys just begin moving down the way. Ooh, who is Ankeg? Is
That's
someone?
me.
Okay, great.
It's my pad.
Fantastic. I will
Thank
let you
you.
in. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a rando trying to get into our owlbear. Okay, fantastic, guys. So, as you are moving forward, you say a very brief goodbye, I would suggest, probably, right? And we're going to start with Anura and Tank. As you both continue forward down this corridor, you are beginning to hear footsteps echoing and clicking in the background, fading into the distance as the other two are moving down the other way. Moving down this corridor, you begin to hear the whirring of machinery. So loud whirring fans up and ahead on your left. And as you approach, you can see that there is some kind of an engine of sorts there in the left wall of the actual hallway before a dead end that terminates in a door in front of you. This area is quite loud and it's difficult for you to hear. So As you get to there, though, you can see another split to your right. What are you doing? You two, what are you doing?
It's like Dracula's castle. I say we go up to the hall and just take a little look-see poo.
Okay.
To
Maybe
the-
we bend around the corner and
The
give it
hall
a...
that goes to the right.
Yeah.
That's a sound idea.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So, Tank, you're taking the initiative here. So, as you move forward, I would like you to just make a general... This is not a check at all. I would like you to roll a d4.
A D4.
Two. Okay. So, as you come around that curve, you can see again another branch. You're realizing that this is a labyrinth. There seem to be hallways converging and terminating in doorways, hallways recircling back on each other. And as you peer down the hallway, you see two figures standing there, kind of shifting back and forth. The cookies are crazy, Steven. I love it. And as those cookies are standing there in the hallway, as those two shambling figures are there in the hallway, you peering over, they both turn and begin lunging at you. We're immediately going to shift over, be thinking about what you're going to do. We're going to shift over to the other side. You guys, so for our other two, what are we doing? Tedeos, Bill, and Delvin.
I will take point.
Yeah.
I'm a point
I got
taker.
track.
Okay.
And then I suppose me and Bill will head up around the corner and just keep moving forward until we find something that catches our attention.
Okay. All right. Absolutely. So, as you are moving forward, I would like you to go ahead and... In this corridor, it is extremely dark. This is where that fog seems to be coming from. It's also damp. And as you're stepping, you're hearing some crunching beneath your feet. And then there's almost a fabric type of something under your feet that is cushioning that sound from the hallway. I want you to go ahead.
So gross. Anytime you tell us that we're like going through anything gross, I'm like, that's so gross because Ted's barefoot.
Ted, yeah. Oh, gross, horrible.
He's walking on his hands and his feet.
I would like you to make an instinct check for me.
An instinct check. All right.
If it helps at all, I do have like some. I want to have some dim light coming off the staff, not bright because it's foggy or misty. So I don't want to blind us.
Ooh.
Can I use my watch your step experience?
You absolutely can. That's perfect for this situation. Yes.
That is 8, 4, 12 plus another 4 is 16 with fear.
16 with fear. All right, so I'm going to collect a fear token from you, Tedeos. Remember that for Ted, these are your bath tokens. And then, as you see your feet looking down, you see that there are webs everywhere in this corridor. But they seem to be fraying a little bit. Like they've been cleared in certain areas. And with a 16, you're able to skirt those. But you do notice with that fear piece that one of the tendrils, as you jerk your foot out, freeing yourself, it strikes a chord that forward, echoing into the darkness. And you all hear... And at this point, guys, we're not going to roll an initiative, but in 1.5, the action tracker is in play as more of these creatures begin rounding the corner. Because this is a one-shot, we're going cinematic mode. This is not anything that anybody else has introduced to me. It's just something that I like from personal games I've played. You guys are all going to start with 4 hope. Okay, 4 hope to expend. If you have more than that, great, that's fantastic. If you have less, go ahead and bump it to 4. I'm going to start with 6 fear, okay? Cinematic mode is engaged. All right, guys, so you both, moving back over to Tank and Anura, you guys see 2 of these shambling zombies, and I'm going to go ahead and now share the screen as the last little moment for those of us at home who want to see what's going on. Justin, since you're controlling this, would you shift us over to where Tankerbell is and get a pretty tight zoom in? Fantastic. So, what are you guys doing first? Anura and Tankerbell, you guys are in.
First, I'm going to yell over to Anura. Anura, incoming. Just to give her a heads up.
Oh, so good. Fantastic.
Yes, excellent. She'd like to move in here now, if that's okay.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely you can. But remember, as part of movement, you're going to need an action as well, or it becomes an action token for my turn.
Now, Miss Bellum's never played Daggerheart before, so you're going to have to help me through this.
We're going to be patient with you, Miss Bellum. It's totally fine.
I would like to cast Fireball.
Oh, wow, Miss Bellum. Just right out of the gate, we're fireballing. Incredible. I love the choice. What a choice.
That's my favorite color.
Incredible. Yeah, and Loki has snacks, which is great. Let's go, Miss Bellum.
A spell cast
It's
roll.
Halloween. We got to represent the candy aspect of it.
Let's see.
I hit mine already.
Let me see if I can.
I have
do
a
it
little
where it's on
cauldron
camera.
of candy.
Okay. Can you see these? Hold on.
Oh my
Hold
God.
on. Miss Bellum would like to show you.
Miss Bellum.
That's a 6.
A 6
on the fear.
On the fear.
And a 6.
Critical! Oh my God, the first roll. That's incredible. That's crazy.
First roll.
Well done. Fantastic job, Miss
On
Bellum.
camera.
So, Miss Bellum, the way that a critical success works in this, first, it is an automatic success. You get what you want and a little bit more. You are going to put a hope into your hope slots, and if you were stressed at all, you would remove a stress, though you don't have to worry about that. Now, you're going to go ahead and cast that fireball. Is it going to impact multiple people? Explain to me how it happens, Miss Bellum.
Yes. The card reads, on a success, you throw a sphere of fire towards them that explodes upon impact. The target and all creatures very close to them must make a reaction roll. It has 12 in parentheses. So.
Oh, incredible. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll on their behalf. I have gone ahead and put a little thing in here. I think I need to put it down to there. Perfect. I've put a fireball. Is that about where you were expecting it, Miss Bellum? Can you see it?
Precisely.
Okay.
Very good Dagger Master.
Thank you
very
so
good.
much. Oh my God. Listen, I love it so much. Here we go. All right, great. Hi, Cosmic Wolf. Hi, the Vital Brain Cell. Gene Screen, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you watching out for like the stream and everything. Okay, here we go. So these are 2 shambling creatures that are coming forward as Tank turned around. Miss Bellum just walks forward and Nora walks forward and casts this fireball. And we're going to go ahead and do this very briefly. Da-da-da. Ooh, a very bad roll for the first one. Cindo Window, thank you so much for the subscription. And for the second one, okay, now, Miss Bellum, my first creature rolled a 2, plus nothing. So that one is going to take the full brunt of the damage. The second one, though, a natural 19. Thanks, Cosmic Wolf. Thanks, guys, so much. Happy Halloween, everybody. All right, so how does it work after that, Miss Bellum? Do they take full and half damage?
On a failure, they take D8 plus 5 magic damage using your proficiency. On a success, they take half.
Ooh, incredible. All right. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet. Rogerian, the Vital Brain Cell, thank you guys so much. Oh, happy Halloween. Oh, Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, I just realized what happened. Someone has done gift stuff. Hold on. I need to make sure that I say thank you. Oh,
It was me. You don't have to
Hitman!
thank me.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet, though. Happy Halloween. Oh my god, so
Happy
good.
Halloween.
Okay, Miss Bellum, what kind of damage are you doing?
Let's see, D8 plus 5, and so my proficiency is 3. So I'm gonna be. I only have 2 of these bad boys. This is the 8. That's the 10.
Fantastic.
Ignore that. Okay, this is the 8. So I'm gonna roll it, and then roll one more. So I got a 7, and I got a 3, and then one more. So 4.
Ooh.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then plus 5, that's 19. And then on a success, you would take half, rounded up.
Incredible. Now, Miss
So
Bellum,
that would be-
I want you to know that as you do this, okay, that giant explosive fireball, now Tank, right in front of your eyes as you're looking at it, this giant explosion of a fireball lights up the entirety of this hallway that you're standing in, a bright glowing light. And as it dims, both of those creatures are gone completely from the area, smolders, okay? And you are currently back in a dripping hallway. All right. Very well done. What are you guys doing, just very briefly, as this happened to you before we switch over to our other 2 people?
Nora's gonna go run up and check on Tank. Make sure he's okay.
I turn around at Anura with my eyebrows seared off and tell her, nice shot.
So good.
Sorry about that.
Fantastic. Now, moving on. You, Ted, and Justin, if you would move this. Yes, so good. All right, fantastic. All right, so you, Ted, stepping forward. There are zombies, which you should be able to begin seeing at this point, coming around from the corridor. To your left, by the way, a vibrant flash of light comes up as it's illuminating this entire area. Something big and loud exploded in the distance. But these creatures are beginning to shamble towards you. What are you doing?
Okay, so I see these guys all kind of coming around the corner here. I'll bristle my fur and
Fantastic.
fling my fireflies out at these guys as they're coming up.
Great.
So I'm gonna make a spellcast roll against any close enemies. That is going to be. It's a 19 with fear.
Ooh, okay. A 19 with fear. So I'm going to collect that fear as another wave of fog, reminiscent to a fog that you have felt before, blasts across you. Thanks, Rex. All right. Amazing. But the
and then
19 will
spend
succeed.
The
So it's
19 will
success with fear. Very good. Very good. 10 out of 10.
I spend a hope, and I am going to do some magic damage to these guys.
Ooh, very good. Very good.
So,
Sick.
all targets succeeded against are going to receive 8 points of magic damage.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, no,
okay.
7 points of magic damage.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So, just like in the other area. Now, what does this look like? I need to remember what this looks like for you as you're casting it.
So, as Tedeos, I keep my insects down in my fur, and when I use them, I'll like bristle and kind of, you'll see his fur rise, and then he with this one, he flings his hands out, and then fireflies kind of fly off his forearms and stuff towards his enemies.
Ooh, yeah, so good. Is there a light component to this at all, or is it just still dim in this area? I don't know if there's any light.
I mean, the fireflies light up as they make contact and will set ablaze when they hit things.
Okay, all right.
So
great.
there's there's pops of fire as it's going off.
Amazing. So you are going to take out, as each of these are attacking these zombies, what does it look like as they are killing these lesser zombie creatures that are shambling forward?
So like it probably like hits one of them in the side at first, but then like as it like is opened up, another one hits it in the neck. So it's like probably just like kind of popping them apart as the fireflies are like hitting and like tearing apart these zombies.
So good. And these guys are all like, as these fireflies are eating into them, they are falling down to the ground, being ripped apart by these fireflies. Okay. The other and all of those are gone. All of those ones are gone. However, you do notice that some of those creatures continue to pour out of an area where that fog is coming from to the right. The cold seems to be coming from that area, and more of those creatures are pouring out from that area. The last one, however, is going, he will not be completely decimated as part of this, though he does look quite hurt. And with that fear, I am now going to jump in. Before I do this, I do want to note for both of you guys, so Anura and Tank, you would have seen these, all of the tumult and the fireflies, you would have both seen and heard. So you know that down the right corridor, your party or someone is doing something again. Okay, so you can
over Mushroom Connection was gonna give them the heads up that, hey, we got a handful of gross zombies down here.
Ooh, gross zombies. Disgusting.
Dead. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
We're on our way. Anura's on fire today.
Oh my God, the puns, you guys. 10 out of 10. No notes. Okay, fantastic. So I am going to first, I'm using the fear that just happened to jump in. So this one creature that you have seen is going to begin stalking forward. And I am going to zoom him just briefly for the audience at home so that you can see. This is a big, beefy creature made of the skulls and bones themselves in this crypt. And he begins... Ooh. Family is wild. Okay, and he is going to move forward, and from his bones begin spikes that are growing bone shards out of him and begin launching at you, Tedeos, you there in front. All right, so I am going to go ahead and make his attack. Okay, come on, guys. I would like to do some damage, please. Some big damage. I'm rolling my one ring one. Let's see how it goes. All right, so that's a natural 18 plus 3 is 21. Should hit, I assume. Yes, nothing.
No, misses.
No shenanigans that you're doing to make it go away. Okay, fantastic.
No, it hit.
All right, incredible. So
is Tedeos very close to me?
Oh, Tedeos is? Yes, very close to you. Yes.
I'll spend a hope and arcane deflect it away.
Okay.
I love that.
What does that look like? What does that look like as you do it?
Immediately, I just like I'm spinning or swinging my my plank like a bat, and a mushroom will just fly off the end of it, and will just explode on the magical effect or the effect coming at him.
Oh, incredible. So the bone shards kind of slice into this, and as the mushroom cloud clears, that creature is just standing there, just looking down at you. Now, that is absolutely one of my actions. Absolutely. Sure. No problem. But I still have, you see, as another herd of these zombies move forward, and seeing Tedeos there, they're gonna rush all of them in together, and they are going to begin clawing and tearing at you. Okay, so this is a little minion group. I'm gonna go ahead and use a group attack, so that's expending 2 of my items. I'm gonna use both of yours, Tedeos. Why not? And they are going to go ahead and make their attack. I have to roll again. Hopefully I roll just as well. Oh, nat 20. I don't have a Miss Bellum thing, but there it is. A nat 20, everyone. All right.
I love
so thank you so much.
Beautiful.
I love criticals. Okay, great. So here we go, guys. This isn't as fun. 5 physical damage each. 5 times 3 is 15. Doubled is 30. And that's the whole thing, because they don't actually roll for damage. These are just minions. So it's 30 points of damage that you'll be taking as part of this.
Okay, dokie.
Where does that fall?
So that would fall in my severe.
Okay. Are you mitigating it all?
I am gonna mitigate.
Okay.
I have armor slots, so as they come tearing into me, with his little buckle shield that Tedeos has, he's gonna take a couple of hits with that before it kind of gets torn away, and then he'd probably lose a little bit of like his like armor on his forearm, still trying to like block away some of the zombie attacks.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use 3 slots, which my armor is 9, so that would push it all the way down to my minor.
Ooh, okay.
But I do still take a point of damage.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So still taking 1 point of damage. That's fine. I like that just fine. That is not a problem. So I'm going to, with my last piece, I'm going to have... Yep. I am going to have... My countdown ticks down. I'm spending 1 fear to enact one of the environment areas that is in play here. Each one of you, as this is happening, you hear a scream ring out through the area. This is gonna suck. Justin, what would Jimbo's soul screaming sound like? Does he have a deep register? Okay, great. That's what you all hear, okay, is that sound ringing through these areas. Tank and Anura, you are the closest to this sound. It is actually forward, and before you would go all the way, on the left is where you are hearing this from. But because of that piece, as some of this functionality, desecrated ground, I need you all to move your hope die to 10s. Yep. So, yeah, the hand acting is 10 out of 10. 10s. Yeah, absolutely.
Dagger Master, that was uncalled for and rude.
It was really rude. Really rude.
So much. Now, I am starting a new countdown die for you guys, and if you should do certain things, then you might restore the hope to this area. But for now, it is a tough area, as you all see. Oh, no, you guys are still there. Nobody sees this yet. All right, that's it. That is everything that I'm doing on my turn. Anyone can act. Who wants to jump in?
I definitely want to build up a little firewall to keep more of these guys from showing up.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, well, just pulling them off the shoulder, get mushroom in each hand, flick one to one side and one towards the other way. And I'm actually wanting to kind of build the wall if I can. I see this like guy, bigger guy coming. I want to try to like put it, I guess, right behind him, like kind of diagonally across there.
What is this attack? Are you doing the...
I'm doing the wall of flame.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Yeah, 100%.
I'll quickly, if I could get Tedeos' opinion, should I put the wall just blocking where those more zombies are coming from, or try to block this big guy away from us so we can, deal with these little ones? So you got a mouthful.
I would stop more from coming out. I feel like because they weren't that hard.
I was leaning the same. Oh yeah, so we'll just block the right door.
Okay, all right, kind of something like that. Is that okay?
Yeah. So if any more come through there, then we can deal with what damage that will do.
Okay, and it's just from mushroom.
In action.
And it's like mushroom grenade, and a line of fire just erupts. Incredible. Okay, I love that.
More like a popsicle stick of fire.
That is exactly what that is. 100%. Listen, everybody, Owlbear Rodeo. It is my virtual tabletop of choice, and the tools are very simplistic. I really enjoy it. Okay, fantastic. I will tell you, though, that you do look down at the bottom of this firewall as you're doing it, and you notice that the webbing begins to catch where it is. All right? So
I do want one other note. It is a temporary wall of magic, if that matters for you on fear spending.
It does matter for me on fear spending, absolutely. Though I'm not going to address anything right now with that. And that doesn't have a roll, right? It just works.
Correct.
Okay.
It's just a smart cost of stress.
Incredible. Love that so much. All right. And then, so that is our good friend Delver's turn. I think, Tank, you're the only person who hasn't gone.
Yeah, so Jimbo's soul crying shriek, you said, was to the left of me.
Yes, absolutely it was. Yeah.
If I peek over my shoulder, will I be able to see anything?
Over your shoulder, are you moving forward through? Because remember, you are still in what is a hallway. And Justin, if you want to move us back over to the other side of the area. So where you are right now, you're looking down a hallway. There is something to your left, a doorway that you could peek around. But right now, you don't see anything immediately in front of you. Some barrels, a dank hallway.
Okay. Well, if I don't see anything immediate, I think we should probably go back up
Okay.
our team, which
Okay.
I guess I will go down the hall to the right.
Okay, great. So you begin moving down this hall. Are you doing it at a full clip, like a sprint?
Let's see. I don't want to leave Anura too far behind,
Okay.
just in case anything comes out of that
Well,
other door.
I'll tell you that as you get to this first area, okay, as you get to this first area and you begin passing it, you actually see an open room. This seems to be where that scream would have come from. And if we want to move our screen up to see this area about 10 feet further, yeah, perfect. Okay.
Oh no, they're bathing him.
About another 5-ish feet, I would say, up. Perfect. All right, there we go. You can see inside of this room, there is a man walking around with doctor's instruments and tools. There in front of what seems to be a chute. That chute has the body of your friend, Jimbo, though it is gray, pallid, and incorporeal, glowing there, kind of struggling against invisible chains, as you see again this headless doctor brandishing a scalpel kind of looks up with no head and tilts its neck at you as you're running past, Jimbo turning and seeing you, though no light is in his eyes. Gene screams like, yo, what the hell?
Would I be able
The
to...
corpse is moving.
Is it a corpse? Who knows? Something is moving in the shape of Jimbo. Yes.
I don't like that.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't think I would be able to reach them, right?
You
Off of one
can.
move.
You were running. Yeah. If you want to, this is going to move into different movement, but you could turn your movement as you're passing. I would absolutely let you do that.
But would I be able to reach the surgeon?
You could try. Now, this is the thing, right? This is where Daggerheart movement is interesting, guys. Daggerheart movement is the case that if you go further than what is reasonably close to you, you then have to make rolls to see if you can get there. At where you are, you're gonna have to make a roll either way. But I'll say there, you don't see a ton in front of you, so it probably would be fine. You could definitely make a good try at it.
Okay. Yeah, then I would like to, if you can see me, try to move my guy in between the two of them.
Okay.
So that when Anura comes down the hallway, they don't go after her, and I can hold it down with the opportunity.
Are you moving into the chute with the corpse? Is that what's happening?
Besides the chute.
Are you in beside? Okay, I was.
Yeah, because right now you are on top of the chute, which is very fun. But more.
Is that a problem?
I'm scared. What if they flush you down the chute? That's frightening.
Like in Willy Wonka's toy factory. Okay, I need
a Dagger Master. Exactly like that.
Incredible. I need a brief pause though, because in this specific case, Tank, I need to know the specific squares that you took for movement. So I'm going to reset you, yes, and you tell me where you step as you enter this room, running through it. Go square by square for me.
Square by square?
Yep. One more.
I guess I go there.
All right. As you step there, this is where we're going to trigger the agility check, okay? So go ahead and make your agility check. If you get high enough, you will go straight through it, okay? But as you, very similar to what Ted had seen as well, step into some of those same spider webs there on the floor. All right. I'm looking for a 15 or higher, by the way.
Is there crits on this? There is, right?
Yes, absolutely. There are crits on this.
2 2s.
All right, fantastic. So
he only got a 4. What are you talking about?
incredible, absolutely wild. Four can't. Daggerheart 2 2s means win. Incredible. Good job. Well done. So, yes, as you move forward, you step, and I'm going to say your foot goes through something that is round and it crushes open things underneath it. You step on a nest of Ev spiders as you continue moving through, and with that check, I'm going to allow you to get wherever you want. You wanted to dive into the chute, yes?
Yeah, I mean, mostly, overall, just my only plan was just to keep them from
Perfect.
being able to leave the room for
got
free
it.
and attack Anura.
Well, so just to be clear, this chute is a big solid thing. There is a pipe that's coming from the ceiling where bodies get dropped down into this chute, which is like a bed in the middle of the room. This headless doctor would have to either jump over this pretty significantly sized chute bed, or he would have to go around and through you. So where you are right now, he would not be able to get around you unless he has magic.
Jimbo can't get out, right?
He seems to be restrained by something. Yeah.
Okay. And you can attack, right, if you do the double movement?
Yes. Yeah. You can attack.
Or you can?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it was
I'll
just
get an
part of
attack
your
then.
movement. Let's go.
Let's do it.
And because of that, oh no, that critical didn't count. Okay, go ahead.
11 hit?
You are trying to hit our or our headless friend, correct?
Yeah.
Our headless friend, unfortunately, is not going to be hit by an 11. What is this attack that you were trying to make?
Just overall swing with my longsword.
An overall swing with your longsword. And was it with hope or was it with fear?
With fear.
With fear. All right, so I am going to be taking a tooth from you. I'm going to take this nice canine tooth and drop it into my items. And as you go to swing, I will actually say that you do hit. You hit right through the torso, and the neck kind of looks down, and then the neck cranes back up at you and pulls it tighter in. And with that failure, with fear, I'm going to, move down my fear token counter that is happening. So that's down to a 3 at this point. And also, I'm going to give this person, who, by the way, the clothing that he's wearing seems to be pretty familiar. There's something militaristic about his garb. Though he has no head. Though someone else had very little of a head left when you passed him. And this being is pulling this sword in, and now he's going to... Yep. He's going to... As a reaction, he's going to lift his scalpel, and there, to the side of the room, he points it and shears down the air itself as a portal opens there in the room, in the wall of the space. And out of that space steps a minor demon. This child steps out into the room and is just looking around at you. That expends one of my action tokens, by the way, but I'm going to use another fear to keep going. So with this piece, that minor demon is going to look up at you, and this one is just going to fly. Oh, this one actually can fly over the bed and at you, and begins ripping at you with fingertips that are doused in dark charcoal, is tearing at your flesh. So this minor demon, I'm going to go ahead and roll to hit and see how I get on
I'm going to say ew and engage my wings.
Oh, wings!
I mark the
Perfect.
stats and then it gives me extra.
Yeah, fantastic. Extra evasion. That was only a 7. So a 7 plus 3 becomes 10 total. Does a 10 hit you? Does a 10 bypass
That's
your
a
evasion?
miss.
A miss? Okay. All right. Fantastic. So it's ripping and tearing at you, but nothing is going to happen. But I am going to move back as the spotlight shifts away and to the other area where our friends are. And that demon, that skull demon, thank you so much, Justin. You're doing great. Yeah, absolutely. And perfect. There we go. And that skull demon is now going to come and make a second swing. This one, he's going to again brace himself as those shards are going to begin moving forward. And this is going to be close range. Yeah, this is going to be right at Delver because you are the thing that has been thwarting and he can see that. So that is going to move forward and I'm going to and make that attack. Let's see. Plus 3. Does a 13 bypass your evasion?
Definitely.
Fantastic. Okay, so with this piece, I'm going to roll his damage out. So that's going to be 2d8. 8, 7, 15 plus 12, 27 points of damage.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 27 points of damage as these bone shards just at you and stab into various areas of this skin suit that you are wearing. Where you're looking, those pieces are dripping a viscous black fluid.
Cool. I guess I take all of that. That is my severe, and it's well above my severe threshold.
Oh, well above your severe. And you're taking all of it?
It would be 4 armor slots to bring it down 1 less hit point.
Incredible. Okay. All right. So, amazing. You're marking the 3 hit points as part of that. And just as a note, you are now vulnerable. Okay?
I was already feeling pretty vulnerable.
Yeah. And that's everything that I'm going to do for now, guys. It is back to you.
How's Anura doing over there?
Miss
You're
Bellum,
muted.
I think you're on mute. And also, Miss Bellum,
My apologies.
the nature of a
Yes.
stream, usually people can see your face. I understand that in your hit television show, you never actually showed your full face, but it really helps us, the audience, to kind of relate to your character. If we could see some of your emotions, I wouldn't want to put you on the spot, but
I'm not sure about that. This is kind of my thing.
I know. I don't want to push, but maybe what if it would be doing me a favor? Me, the host of the Faint Divinities, for the first time ever?
Would that make you happy, Dagger Master?
It would make me so happy, Miss Bellum. Yes.
For you. I will.
You see it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Bellum in all of her glory. The first ever on-screen appearance of her face. Thank you so much, Miss Bellum. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you. Oh,
It was my pleasure.
you're so beautiful in real life.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The flattery is working.
Fantastic.
All right, so Anura is going to run down this hallway. I don't know if she can get all the way over there.
Ooh, she can. She's. Where is she trying to get to? Into this room?
This room with the body shoot and the headless man is frightening.
Absolutely, a great
Also,
point.
she can't just leave Tank in there by himself.
That's true. That's absolutely true. So we're definitely going to have to make an agility check for you to do this. But I will say, because of where Tank had actually stepped on the spider egg, it is disrupted and more obvious to see. You might have an easier time getting into this room. But yes, please go ahead and make an agility check.
I don't know if I need to go all the way in the room to go.
Fantastic. Then I would, if you're staying right
in-
where you are, I don't think you would have to make a check at all.
Excellent. Is the headless man in my far range?
Absolutely he is. Yes.
like to try and mystic tether him.
Ooh, very good. Okay.
I'm going to make a spell cast.
Okay, all right, great.
Oh wait, that was 2. That was okay. No. Well, I got the wrong because it's a 10 now. It's not a 12. My bad.
You're fine. You do it totally
Saw
fine.
nothing.
Okay. A 6 on the fear.
A 6 on the fear. No.
And a 5 on the hope.
All right. That does
And
give
then,
me
so that's,
another
yes,
fear.
that gives you.
All right.
Yes, so that's
Incredible.
11, 12, 13. That's 14. Does a 14 hit?
A 14, unfortunately, is not going to hit this remnant. No, unfortunately not. So as this mystic tether reaches out and shackles him, looking like a straitjacket, you see him burst free of it and turns to you. And at this point, you in the room, guys, see as there atop his head, from his neck, a light begins to shine, a vibrant torchlight coming out of his decapitated neck. And there, growing from that space, hi, I am called Grug, and thank you so much for following, you see a pumpkin that begins to grow out of the space and then cuts itself open into a horrific shape. And finally, standing in front of you is the Pumpkin King. Happy Halloween, everybody. All right, so
Badass.
there we go, guys. We have a new enemy on the ground. He is a little big for a second, but now he's back. And he is now, guys, in a strengthened position. And he's going to go ahead and move because we had a failure with fear. So I'm going to go ahead and have him, with his action, he's going to activate the creatures around him. That minor demon is going to fling herself back across the table to you now.
Lack of opportunity.
Ooh, fantastic. Incredible. So go ahead, Tank, roll that out.
Could I use experience for this one?
Yeah. Which experience?
Courage of the Weak.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good in this situation. I love that. Yeah.
Does a 14 hit.
A 14 for the minor demon. Let's see. A minor demon that just hits this creature. Absolutely. So with your attack of opportunity, what are you trying to do? Prevent them from moving? Hurt them? Go with them?
I'll prevent them from moving. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep them grouped up for Anura.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
So this creature stays
her
here
thing.
with you. So they are going to then instead turn with feral rage in their eyes, and they're going to begin making a second attack against you. This one is I'm going to spend a fear to do this. So as that light in her eyes begins flickering, she is going to summon, that portal behind her collapses into oblivion and then flares out. And it's going to then, it's going to be just enough to touch you, Tank, from where it sits. So that, I'm going to need you to make an agility reaction roll, Tank.
$15 with hope.
Ooh. Oh, that works. Okay. All right. So as that is there, just blaring into life around you, a field of lava, you actually skitter and skate to the edge of your space and are standing there. But the heat of the blaze is still going to hurt you just a bit, but much less. So 4. All right, it would have been 23 points of magic damage. It is instead halved down to 11.
To 11.
11.
Okay.
Rounded down. Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
I think the little thing went over the little demon girl. Is she still
Yes,
there?
absolutely.
Or did she disappear?
So after that piece, it does shrink back down into the corner, and the room returns to normal. Fantastic. She is still there. Absolutely.
Can I use retaliation to hit her since she damaged me?
Yeah,
So I'll
100%
mark
you can.
a stress and then hit her back. And then I did mark a armor slot and took 1 health point on that guy.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Does a 12 with hope hit her?
A 12 is not, but you can take that hope. Absolutely. A 12 is not going to hit this person. No. Ooh, we gotta get some rolls, guys.
Yeah, the D10 hope is getting me.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Speaking of which, is it still our turn, or are you taking that with the?
No, I'm done. So it's y'all's turn.
I do have a question on my Orderborn dedication. One of mine, and the one I chose for today, was death. And so I'd be interested in. I'm feeling very, threatened. My life's in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Could I use this on an attack towards the guy that was just trying to kill me?
Sure. 100%. Absolutely. Yes.
Replacing the D10 with a D20
Okay.
for this roll.
Ooh, very good. Very good. Yep, 100%. 10 out of 10.
I'm just getting my great staff and just pointing at him, like on the word, like spores and whatnot come flying off of the staff towards him. But let's see if it does some damage.
Okay.
Nat 20 on the D20, but that doesn't mean anything. So that's 22 plus 3. So I assume 25 hits?
Yes,
with
a 25 absolutely hits this creature. Yes.
Lowest 9, 12 points of magical damage to him.
Ooh, 12 points of magical damage, 100%. So, this one, how do you take him down?
Just filling him full of spores, and hopefully mushrooms will start growing out of him and kind of pushing the bones off of him. And like just disassembling him, basically.
Absolutely, and this lush little spore area is growing there as you complete this action. Now, I'm gonna use a fear, and this is not interrupting anything. What was that? Oh yeah, the El Gato. El Gacha, says Rabbit, and you are 100% right. It is 100. It's always coming back for us, you guys. It would, yeah. Okay, all right, amazing. So I'm not going to use that fear immediately, actually. Like, that's okay. But this fire, it does seem to be spreading, though slowly. Oh, we're all in different spots because of the way things happen. Hi, everyone. I'm now Anura, which she's a pink frog, so this doesn't make sense. It's not how. Oh, it did it! Fantastic. All right. Okay. It is, so that was a success. So it is still y'all's turn. Go ahead, guys.
Well, you took out Big Bad, which is or not. I don't know, not the Big Bad, but the guy that was Big Bad over here. I'm gonna just hit these zombie guys real quick, if you don't mind.
Be my guess.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a repeat. I'm gonna spend a hope, and I'm gonna try to. Well, first I make the spellcaster to see if I even hit these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does the 6 get them?
No.
No. I missed.
With hope or with fear, guys, we have to get back into the swing of saying this. Yeah, with hope. Okay,
with hope.
Fantastic.
2 and a 1.
Oh wow, wow, that's pretty tough. Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. So you go ahead and mark your hope. But then, guys, it is not looking good for you guys because with a failure, it is going to turn back over to me. And I'm going to use these zombies to continue attacking. Just as you are heading towards them in the fray, they are now going to rush back at you. And they're going to do the same kind of thing that they did before. They're just doing a group attack against you. And that's hilariously a 6. But it has a plus anything on it? No. Plus, -1. 5 to hit.
No, does not hit.
Just trading nothings out here, guys. I'm going to give it back to you guys for play. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll try to hit the Headless Horseman guy again. Or...
No, you got this. Actually, before you do that, can I rally? If I yell loud enough, can everybody hear?
What's the range? Is there a range on it?
Once per session, as your party prepares to enter a dangerous or difficult situation, describe how you rally them and give yourself and each of your allies a rally die.
I think that you could, if you yell, Anura, then you could certainly do it. 100%.
Okay.
Does that carry over between sessions? Because I think you gave it to us before we came down the stairs.
This is a whole different thing that's happening right now.
One per session is what it says.
Fantastic. All right, great. So what is our rally?
Okay, so Anura is going to puff out her chest and very, very loudly she's going to yell, "Okay, everybody, please don't die. Thank you."
She's
Oh,
so
okay.
cute. All right, fantastic. So with that rally, guys, in your chest, each of you are going to take a d6. Remember that can be added to your stuff. A fantastic choice. I take an action token for myself as part of that. No, I don't think that is an action. I think that's not. Go ahead. All right, guys, who's going? And then Tank, you were taking your attack, right?
I'll go, take a hit.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm going to have to kill you.
20 with fear.
A 20 with fear. 20 will absolutely hit. I am going to take one of your fear teeth, though. So go ahead and resolve the roll. What's the hit?
I'm going to hit the little demon girl with my longsword.
The demon girl. Okay, then
fantastic.
fantastic.
Longsword.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
She is D8. So 22.
Ooh, 22 points of damage is absolutely in that severe category for that one. So it's going to be marking 3 health points. So as you are pushing this sword just into its side, its collarbone area, you can actually see fire underneath her skin. And as the sword comes back up, it begins reforming, though it was a significant hit and she is struggling. Well done. But with that fear...
And, quick question, sorry.
Yeah.
How many health points did that knock off her?
3? Yeah.
3? I'm going to use Ferocity, spend 2 hope, and then I get 3 evasion to me.
Whoa. Okay.
I feel ferocious after Anura's battle cry.
Fantastic. Incredible. All right. Great. Love that. 10 out of 10. All right. Great. So anything else before we shift over to the fear usage for me? All right. All right.
Can I mark a stress to do my beetle armor?
Is it an action?
It just says, hold on, let me do it real quick.
Yeah.
Mark stress to conjure yourself in beetles. You have resistance on the next damage you take. You can mark a hope.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about an action.
I don't think it's technically an action. I'll let you do it this slide. I usually would not because I'm moving into my stuff, but I'll let you do it for right now. Yeah, 100%.
Appreciate it.
We're having a fun Halloween episode, guys, and it's been a while. All right, so
Wow.
I need to kill something. It's getting a little bit chill and casual in here. I'm going to do some bad things. The first thing is that I'm going to have this secret keeper, Augustus Kane, is going to immediately activate allies. Oh no, first, I'm so sorry. I'm going to spend a fear, the thing that I was going to do before. Spending a fear at this point. This is Tank's fear. And he is going to, with that, tick down the final countdown die of this creature. And the figure of Jimbo begins to writhe on the table uncomfortably as the Augustus Kane skeleton now reaches his scalpel down and creates a tear just inside of his sternum, where hands crawl out of this creature on the table. I know, Miss Bellum. It's terrifying. And there in front of you is a new creature created from life itself. Flowers for eyes. And it is now in this area. That's the first piece of what I'm doing. That's just one piece. The secret keeper now is going to from his skeletal mouth, and he's going to point, and that creature that has climbed out of Jimbo is going to look towards you, Anura. No, we're all gonna go for Tank. Everything's going for Tank right now. So this creature, this experiment is going to run forward at you and going to, yes, fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to make an attack first. All right, so fantastic. 14 plus 1 is 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
A miss. Not good.
Ferocity paid off on this.
Not good at all. Okay, all right. That's okay. That's okay because this creature has. Okay, we're all gonna have to start hitting, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to spend a stress to let him go again. So this one. All right, that is a natural 16 plus the 1, 17 to hit. Does that hit?
And I do wings?
No, I have to hit. I have to hit something. All right,
Okay,
I'm hitting.
I'm at a 17.
All right, no, I'm hitting. So this creature is going to then moving forward at you, and he is going to grab you around your face and begin breathing in, and you can feel your life being pulled into this as I am going to go ahead and make damage checks. Now, this is going to, because he has friends on the other side, he gets to double the damage. Ooh, those are 2 6s. Fantastic. That's 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23 points of physical damage as he is biting and clawing into you.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to expend that piece of the action tokens. Flower Salad is a wild rabbit. Absolutely great. He's got friends on the other side. Thank you, Final Brain Cell. You heard that. And the Secret Keeper is now going to, having completed his ritual, drop.
I'm going to retaliate.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Yeah, I marked distress, and then I'll try to hit him back.
Let's go.
May as well.
Use your rally die.
All right. All right. I'm going to kill you.
Does a 16 with hope hit?
A 16, who? This thing that is lunging at you?
It's retaliate, so I guess
Yeah,
it's whoever
okay,
hit me.
yes,
I don't
so-
know which one was.
So Jimbo's chest creature, 16 will hit, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rally die for the win.
Jimbo's flower salad.
You could do this. I believe in you. Let's go. 10 out of 10.
I hit him for 18.
18 points of damage. That is going to be in his major. So that's 2 hit points against him. That is a big hit. Longsword, what is his attack looking like? I'm not getting a lot of descriptions. What does it look like?
Sorry. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot what weapon I had, but I'm gonna say it's a super nice longsword.
Okay,
And
fantastic.
I'm going to, as I got hit by that last thing, I'll just spin around like a fairy, like Haraway, and upward slash at him.
Okay, all right, great.
And then use ferocity again to get my evasion back up to 16.
How often can you use ferocity?
As long as I have hope.
All right, fantastic.
I'm rolling low, but I'm rolling with hope at least.
Okay, all right, great. All right, anything else that you're doing is part of this
That's
rebuttal
okay.
step. Okay, great. Then it's still my turn, and I'm going to continue going. So I'm going to hurt you. You are doing so many things. I'm going to have the Secret Keeper now has flung his scalpel to the side. His jack-o'-lantern skull lights on fire, ablaze, and he is going to reach down at you with his fingertips on fire, and he's going to begin pressing these into your face. I really am trying to get some intensity happening here in this fight, so let's see how badly I can hurt you. All right, so here we go, guys. So that is
First
going
my
to be
eyebrows, not my face.
that is going to be a 19 to hit. I assume that's going to work.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, great. So that is going to be 8. Ooh, and a 3.
Oh,
9, 10,
I'll just scramble.
21 Jesus. 21 points of magic damage
So
to
sorry.
you. All right. What does it look like as you negate the 21 points of damage to you?
I'm gonna do a backflip, and it moves me out of range, I suppose.
Okay.
And so I'll move backflip towards Anura there.
Okay.
If that's okay.
All right. You backflip onto. Okay. You move yourself as part of this then?
I did. It might. Yeah.
All right.
It did it.
Okay, all right, great. So you've backflipped away. He is just angry as his fingertips are on fire. He looks to the minor demon next to him and also to the other creature, and they are all, I'm going to continue beating up on you. This has now become a Dead by Daylight match. It's just grudging.
I just the killer.
Yeah. You've really done it now. I'm gonna kill you, but that's everything I'm gonna do for now. So go ahead, guys. What are y'all doing?
I would.
No. I was gonna say, Tedeos, do you think they're gonna ever come help us? We got all these zombies over here. We killed most of them.
Who knows?
Go ahead, Anura. Go ahead, Anura.
All right. Now that he is out of the way, I believe I should fireball.
Okay, fantastic. It's time for another
Is there
fireball.
a way I could aim it to where it gets everyone but Jim's spectral body?
Oh,
Because the thing, I'll read it to you. It says, on a success, throw a sphere of fire towards them that explodes upon impact the target and all creatures very close.
All creatures
So
very
if I
close.
if I hit the demon, okay.
I think you could do that because we
I
could
want to
put,
get the fire guy or the
we could put it like
flower-
right
the
there,
flower
and I think
tower?
that would then work. Yeah.
All right.
Is that what
And
you're
then-
doing? All right. Okay.
I would like to
Yeah.
use my rally die.
Uh-huh.
And we had, well, you and Kayla had talked about an experience
Sure.
favored by the saint where
Uh-huh.
you get to decide.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Which I think is so
All right. I'm
beautiful.
gonna mark a hope.
Yeah.
Okay. The saint can help her here. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna do. This is the fear, and this is the hope. Okay. And then we'll do that one here in a second. Okay. So I got a 10 on the fear.
Oh, good.
I got an 8 on the hope.
Fantastic.
So this is the fear. And then so that's 18. And then I got a 6 on the rally.
Okay.
Someone that's good at math. Miss Bellum doesn't do that. Was 18. What is that? 18 plus 6?
It's a 24.
And then I add the 2. 26.
Oh my god. A 26 is going to absolutely hit everything in this room. Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
You don't miss.
8. D8 plus 5. So this is an 8. No, that's a 10. I always get these ones confused. It's this one. I think. Yeah, these guys. Okay.
Okay.
8. And then 2. So that's a 10. And we're going to roll this one again. 3. So that's 13 plus 5. So that's
18 points of damage. Okay. All right. So, Miss Bellum, you are going to first, with this fireball, this minor demon is going to disappear. So go ahead and tell me what that looks like as the minor demon is killed as part of this.
I would like him to scream. I would like his blood to boil in his body to come out of his ears, and then I would like him to turn to ash.
Oh my god, absolutely it does. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 as it disappears from just melting down into the floor. Incredible. And the experimental creature begins, as it is burning, reaching out across its face and tearing at its own skin. And in that last moment, you see that it looks desperately around and is going to instead launch itself up into a shadow and then into the jack-o'-lantern itself. And the light from that creature is now burning a more vibrant. And with that fear, I get to go again. So 2 creatures are now gone from this step. Gone. Like that. But now it is my turn. And with
That
this...
seemed like he was being consumed, or like they were doing a fusion dance together.
Who knows? You're so far away from it. It's absolutely a fusion dance, kind of Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance moment. And this creature is going to begin stalking forward. And with this step is going to do a rush attack. So this is going to hit both of you. So I get... That is going to be a 21 to hit. Should hit both of you, I believe. And this is going to do... All right. I need to find my dice. Okay, there we go. 8, 4, 20. Okay, so that is going to be 30 points of magical damage to each of you as he moves in a straight line, leaving fire in his path as he moves past both of you and shoves you, Anura, up against this wall there in that final moment. His path is emblazoned in fire, and as he's moving through this area, it catches some of the webbing on fire, and that begins to catch as well. All right, so how does a 30 points fall into your ranges, guys?
That is my severe.
Fantastic. Are you mitigating it all?
I don't think I am.
Okay. All right.
I think Miss Bellum / Anura is going to take all of that.
Okay. All right. And then over here for Tankerbell?
For Tinkerbell, as he was charging in, I put my arms up and a couple of my clasps with little fairy teeth sewn into them, burst it off, and with that, I tried to retaliate with him.
Okay.
But I only hit a 8.
Oh, an 8 is not going to hit.
It's probably not going to work.
Yeah, as he just pushes straight past you, grappling into Anura, you watch him now in the hallway there, with Anura lifted up onto the wall, his hand around your throat, your feet dangling there in the corridor.
Just like one of her romance novels.
That's exactly always, every single day of time. Yeah. Incredible. Absolutely. So he is there. I'm not done. I'm going to continue moving with more action tokens and fear. I'm returning back over to Jimbo and to Delver and Ted and Bill. And we're going to have over here, these creatures are going to continue attacking, but another one does round the corner. Ooh, that one, I'm just going to get rid of this spider web. That's okay. I'm going to get rid of that. And, oh, he can't move through that. That's fine.
He can. It's going to hurt.
Is he going to? I'm going to use a fear to dispel the... No, because I like the fire. Instead, the fire is going to continue moving through this area. As it's growing, I've got rid of the spider web, but it is still there. And I'm going to have this grow, with some of that fear instead. All right, that chamber is now cut off because that spider web was on the ground. So these creatures, though, are going to continue attacking you. I'm going to go ahead and roll that out. So this is Tedeos. This is still your issue to deal with. Come
on with it.
But not a bad issue. A 3 minus 1 is 2 as they're going towards you. Yeah. All right.
They're zombies, and I'm a monkey.
They're zombies, and you're a monkey. A funky monkey. All right, guys.
Funky monkey.
Play is turning back over to you guys. Who would like to act?
I would like to possibly do a tag team with Tedeos. Okay. I got a combination of things I want to stack on here, if able. But yeah, so I want to do a tag team. I can spend the 3 hope for that. For my side of the attack, I'm looking to do a power push, but also spending 1 more hope to do a Paralella ability. And so I'd spend that 1 more hope, put it on myself, and the next time we do an attack, we can split the damage across any targets.
True.
And so I'm curious how I could possibly, push all 3 of them with Tedeos' help.
I think that's exactly how Parallela works. Yeah, absolutely. The power push is still an attack check, right? A standard attack.
A spell cast roll.
Incredible. Yeah.
So maybe.
And what are you, Tedeos, adding into this? Okay, what is this gonna look like, guys?
So yeah, I guess if we're kind of pushing these guys, trying to push all 3 of them, that's the plan, right? Mm-hmm. If we're doing something like that, maybe I can use my weapon to swing around because it's on a chain, right? Yeah. And hook one at the end and kind of pull them all into one kind of condensed spot for him to shove them all back at once.
Ooh, very good. Yes. Okay. All right. So each of you are gonna, I think, Tedeos, standard attack. So you're gonna do the damage from your actual standard attack and everything. So you make your spell check, Delver, and then whoever's higher is the one who gets it. Or, well, whichever roll you take. It might be higher, might be with fear or hope. Swing that chain.
Swing that chain.
I got a 16 with fear using the rally die.
Okay. And Tedeos, what did you get?
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta add agility. I would have got a 19 with hope.
A 19 with hope. Well, that seems the obvious choice. So we're gonna use your roll. That's gonna be your hope to mark back for yourself. And then that is absolutely going to hit these guys. So you guys get to do each of your damage and add it together. This is not a critical. You're not doubling. It's just each of your damage, adding it together. And then distributing it amongst these zombies.
I got only 6 on my side.
Ooh, okay.
Poor rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's a... Nope, sorry. That's a 7, not a 1.
Ooh. So 5 plus 7.
Yeah.
13.
And I got 12.
12 and 12. 24. Okay, so how are you distributing this damage? Are you doing it in equal batches?
Seems easy enough. Unless you got a different...
Okay, fantastic.
My bigger goal is more of the power push part.
Incredible. Each one of these then is taking 8 points of damage. That is going to be enough for each one of these. So as the start of this, you guys, Tedeos, line it up. You start by doing...
I hear him we need to push him. So Tedeos kind of will start swinging his chain around, and he'll hook the furthest one to the edge and bump him into the middle one that bumps into the one at the end. And then he'll kind of do a flip away to open them up, all kind of clustered up.
Oh, and then
blast. Blowing back into the big pile of fire in the back.
And they all fling backwards into the fire. You see them all disintegrating as they are blasted back. Incredible job. Let's fucking go, guys. Yeah. And that was with hope. So it is still your turn, guys. What are we doing?
I got one quick clarification. I assume, since even though I was a tag team, that is Steven's character making the successful strike, not myself, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just check. I had a thing
wait, what was your question?
During the tag team one, does it count as both of us successfully hitting, or specifically?
It's one attack. So Steven, because Steven's roll was used, he gets the hope.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get there. I was gonna possibly stack on another ability, but I'll save it.
Oh, that'd be incredible. Goodbye, these guys. All right, great, fantastic. So, all right, who's going? It's still your turn. Y'all can still do stuff.
Can I monkey hop through this fire somehow to try to get over to our friends?
Are you going to try? You can try if you'd like. It will be an agility check. You will. Yeah, I mean, you're going through fire.
I can make some large ice spikes and we can run over those, but that seems just as dangerous.
That seems very dangerous as well. I will, with one hand, scoop Wilbert and throw Bill over the fire.
Okay.
And then I will try
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll try to grab onto something hanging off the wall because I assume there's some kind of rocks. What are these walls?
Sure. Yeah, there's rocks. I would say vines that you could grab on that have begun, tree roots that have been growing out from the area that you could certainly grab onto and swing with. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my experience 2 is better than 1.
Yeah.
As I hurl both of us over this blaze of fire. And you said an agility check?
Yeah. So, it's for the throwing, which is your action, and then you have movement. The throwing, I'll let you do something else if you'd like. The moving is agility. Yeah.
Maybe a finesse.
Yeah, you could do a finesse, or if it was a strength, because there is an upper limit to the flames. You're throwing over, so you might get that okay. So let's see how this goes first.
That is a 11 and 4 on the dice. Hope 15 plus 2, 17.
I think that's fine. You can place Bill wherever you would like on the other side of the fire. He's not going to be able to go any further, but you've thrown him like in Legend of Zelda as you throw a cuckoo. Yeah, 100%.
Uh-huh.
But now it's your turn. Go ahead and make your agility check.
Agility check.
This is harder. This is significantly hard. You're running through fire. It would be pretty incredible if you made it out unscathed.
I'm going to use another experience, Watch Your Step, for myself on this one.
Fantastic.
That's going to be a 16 with Watch Your Step.
That is not going to be high enough to avoid the fire in this corridor. Though, it is still a pretty significant check. So that's going to be, I'm just doing a pretty general damage roll for this. So it's just going to be 6 points of damage to you that you're taking. Okay?
Okay.
Is that in your minor?
That is in my minor. I forgot to do this earlier, but I'm part dwarf. So I'm going to roll my thick skin.
Okay.
And if I get a 5 or a 6, I don't take any damage.
Amazing. Let's go.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Never
Okay. Great. So
it never works.
are you marking off an armor slot, or are you just taking that point of damage?
I'm just going to take that. I burn my toesies a little bit when I'm getting a draw.
You are to the other side now. Now that's your action and your movement. Now we've had a tag team roll. We've had a movement on this side. Are we moving over to the other? What do folks want to do?
Yeah, I'm down to do another tag team roll if you want to do it, Anura.
I would love a tag team roll. That sounds amazing.
I feel like we need that in our lives right now. So I'm
Yeah.
It
head
feels
over
good.
here. It looks great. It's very cinematic. I want that.
You guys, by the way, just now looking to your right, you see as Tedeos first flings Bill, and he like flies over the flames and lands there. Just, and then Tedeos petting himself out of fire as he runs through. But you guys see that corridor is now engulfed in flames. Go ahead. What is your tag team roll going to be?
I was thinking of using my new ability I got at level 4, the boost, where I mark a stress and boost off of my teammate to go in the air with the aerial attack.
Yes. Ooh.
Can Anura play her magical harp and the boost comes from the air and the harp?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my god, incredible. Yeah.
We'll
so,
count that.
standard attacks for each of you. Is that what this is going to look like?
It'll be standard, and then I guess plus that boost damage, which is like 1d10.
Well, we're doing the attack to see if you hit first, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So standard attacks, I think. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. So each of you make a standard attack, okay, with your weapon damage, okay?
I got a crit.
Wow, hell yeah. Okay, all right, great. So big, hell yeah, guys, critical. Oh my god, wing, like fantastic. Oh my god, so good. Well done. Okay, cool, fantastic. So this is gonna be 2 5s. Very good.
Motherfucking crit.
So that is going to be, go ahead and Chris, on your side, this means you're adding a hope back, you're cleansing a stress, and then y'all are going to hit, so go ahead and roll each of your damage, okay? So, Anura, I think that you were adding to this with your harp. So again, regular damage from your standard attack, unless you were doing something specific. I think that was just standard, okay? And then, Chris, you're adding yours plus that next piece. And I'm ready to call out numbers over there. I know. The final brain cell, it must be Critmas over here. It's crazy. Y'all are getting so many crits right now. I also got one, but...
I add 11.
11. Okay, great. And then Chris?
I added 24.
Ooh, okay. So that is going to be 35 points of damage. So I want to set the scene and then... Oh, go ahead. Did you have something to add?
Also for the crit, right? Don't I get like the max damage that I would get?
Max damage. Absolutely. Yes, 100%. So it's 30...
Want me to calculate that?
Yeah, the 35 is the rolled damage. Anura, what was your base damage? Like, what is the die that you roll?
4, 3, 1.
No. What is the die that you roll? Is it like 3D, 3D6? Okay. So that would be 18 added to that 35. And then Chris, what are you?
Another 26 from me, yeah.
Okay, I gotta do this math real quick, guys. All right, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We thank you for your service.
Yeah, it's fine. 5, 6, 7, 8. 89 points of damage, guys. An incredible fucking hit. 89 points of damage. I need y'all to paint the scene for me, though. Remember, guys. Yes.
I'm up by my neck.
Yes.
Anora's up by her neck.
Uh-huh.
She has pulled her little harp out, and she's choking, and she's pointed it at Tank, and she plays, and the wind gives him a boost up.
Oh, so good. Yes.
Tank like somebody at a party who hears their jam come on and just hears the first little notes, and that's all you need. The notes are going, the monkeys are flying over the flames.
Sure.
I'm running in there, I leap up, and with my sword I go down and give a big old crack to this pumpkin head. Smash the pumpkin
Oh,
Did
smash.
it make it like fall into the blade on the harp too? So like he gets impaled from one side and then like it's on the other side.
Of
and they meet in the middle.
course. Just
At all.
both of them. Incredible. Yes, I will absolutely allow that to happen. All right, great. So that is firmly in this creature's severe, but it is still, although the pumpkin is smashed in on either side, it is still flickering at both of you. And I'm going to say it's continuing to stand there, although you have been relinquished as part of this, Anura. Your toesies are fine. I should note, though, because I'm not going to be taking the action back at this point. That was such a big success. First, because y'all have now hit 6 on this countdown die, with that massive success, you all are going to be able to restore your hope die to 12. So it is back to a 12. Ooh. Great.
No.
Yeah. Nice. And Ted, as you turn this corridor, there is one final piece of the puzzle, which is this hallway to your right now. Standing down at the edge of this hallway, there is a door, and in front of it is what appears to be some kind of doll. There, standing, robed in sheer white to the floor, and with a hat that appears like a smaller version of Anura's hat, is standing there. And as you, Ted, are looking, she whirls to face you, her eyes buttons and glassy, and then begins moving down the hall to you. But I'm not taking the turn back, you guys. It is yours, though the fire is spreading in this room as well. All right, guys. What are y'all doing? Y'all rolled very well. What was that?
Can I roll a quick health potion?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to. It's going to add an action to my action tracker, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. All right, great.
I take it back.
Roll the 4. Hell yeah.
Ooh, very good. Okay.
I'm interested in like taking the long way around, not running through the fire, and just like maybe make an agility check to get around all the way. As my action, I would also do like my Tav's armor to beef up my next armor a little bit.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
But yeah, so that'd be my action. But I'm gonna try to run around the long way. If I don't know if I need to make an agility check or what kind of check there.
Agility. That would still be an agility check. Yeah.
Okay.
It's hilarious
Big
that
money.
you're going so far.
Yeah. Big money. Oh, lost that before. No, it's in my robe. We're good. Cool. I got crit, double 10s.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Well done. Jesus. Okay. Well, fantastic. Then you can wrap all the way around to that back corner. That's as far as you'll be able to make it, is to that back corner. But I imagine as a wizard that that's exactly where you needed to be.
Yep.
You are just racing through these corridors as well, just clambering off of walls and zigzagging around corners, using it to boost your leverage. And as you slide into this area, what are you doing?
I was gonna do the Tav's armor thing because I totally forgot that there's the pumpkin guy there.
Yeah.
But then I see him, and so I decided I'm just gonna blast him.
Yes, blast him.
And I just started blasting.
Exactly.
Absolutely just started blasting. Yes, let's go.
Is there anything I can do to beef this up more? I don't think so. Okay, just gonna roll. So that is 21 on the die plus 3.
Wait. Crazy. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, 24 to hit with hope.
Oh, wow. Yes, absolutely is going to hit. You're hitting straight at our pumpkin friend, right?
Yes.
Incredible. Yes, go ahead.
10 points of magical damage.
Ooh, 10 points of magical damage. That's 10 points total?
Like up around the corner, toss up one of the mushrooms and just bat it over towards him.
Oh God. Okay. Very good. And it does like ding off of his head, and that skull does begin to crack even deeper as it's turning around. You see that it is beginning to assess its space. Okay. But again, what was that roll with hope as well? That attack as well? Jeez. Okay. All right. Well then, I have to use a fear to move in. So I'm going to expend a fear to be able to jump into the combat. And so I'm going to move that out. And then
You're not going to use the little creepy doll lady, though, right?
I sure am. Though not immediately. I'm going to save the best for last.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with this one creature. So we're going to have him go ahead and do that same kind of thing he was doing before. But this time it's going to be, he can hit as part of this tank, moving into that area, and also Delver. So I'm going to go ahead and make an attack as he lowers down and begins charging through. Oh, so bad. A 5 plus 3. Does an 8 hit either of you? One of you is vulnerable.
8 would miss me. But it depends on the vulnerable.
So first, for tank, does an 8 hit you? I think it does not.
That's a miss for me.
Does a 14 hit you, Delver?
14 will hit me.
All right. All right. So that first piece does not hit. You have your finger up. Anything?
Oh, sorry. I had a quick thing before you dealt out damage.
Sure.
I meant to do this when I landed that attack, but could I do that second wind ability?
Yeah. What does it do?
It would either clear 3 stress or 1 hit point. And since it was with hope, I can also do that to an ally within close range.
What was the triggering? What was the triggering action that you were trying to do?
Successful strike.
Sure. Then yes, you could do that. 100%. So
yeah, I'll do myself back 1 hit point, and then if either Anura or Tank looked hurt, I'll throw a hit point their way.
okay.
Are you looking at Nora?
I hadn't taken any damage. Oh no, I did. I took 3. My bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
you
you
get
take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
1 back.
Oh, ladies first. Incredible. And then I kill you.
And now give me the damage.
Yeah. All right. So that is going to be 25 points of magic damage as he rushes into you and again hurdles you back, this time stopping at this area, and he is holding you there against the wall as he crushes you into the wall behind you. 25 points.
It's a 25.
Yeah.
I will be using that armor, I think.
Okay. Are you using the armor?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how many I'm using.
All right. All good. All good. Go ahead.
3 to get it below severe.
Fantastic.
And then...
That's a lot. Yes.
Are you able to attack opportunity those?
I would say
Just 'cause
yeah.
It just says if an adversary attempts to leave your melee range.
I would say yes. Yeah. But I will not allow you to stop him.
I'm going to go and just use all my armor and bring it down to just 1 damage.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Incredible. And yeah, I would say you can opportunity attack that. Absolutely. So go ahead, Chris.
Does the 10 with hope hit?
A 10 with hope is not going to hit my secret keeper. All right. Fantastic. So that I get to continue though. anything else that we've missed here before I move over to Cassandra? There's so many at level 4. Everybody starts getting lots of reactions and things apparently. All right, great. So down this hallway, as we are looking there, you see this doll. And Justin, if you want to move us to the hallway when you can,
Yep.
This doll begins. Tedeos, you and Bill kind of turning your heads to look around the corner of this room, see the doll almost shifting out through the hall into different places and is going to first reach out, and as it gets very close, it vanishes from view.
I don't like that.
And then right behind your head, you hear and then I'm going to have you are now deathlocked as part of that, as you feel a crushing blow to your spirit. That is my fear. And then we're going to go ahead and make the attack. So that is going to be...
Tedeos, don't let her hook up puppet strings to you. It's not
Okay.
good.
No puppet strings.
No puppet strings.
I like ropes. I like climbing.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Like my romance novel.
All right, that is going to be a 23 to hit. So this is going to do 28 points of damage as it climbs over your shoulder and begins tearing at your clothes and at your hair, ripping into you again. You can see the mouth at the seams. It is beginning to come undone. Now here's the thing, it's 28 points of direct damage. You cannot mitigate this. Is that in your severe?
That would be my severe.
All right. Fantastic. And I'm initiating another countdown. So that is going to be, oh, there we go. All right, great. And that's going to move down to the 3. And as part of this, as the rest of you, yes, all of you are within the range of this, and I should have moved her down to you there in front of you. As you are all seeing this happen, you are gripped with a deep fear, and all of you lose a hope.
But I wanted that.
I know, me too. All right. And that is truly everything from my side. Your turn, guys.
Well, who is in close range of me? That is a teammate, not an enemy.
Oh, well, Tank for sure. And also Tedeos and Bill. Like, Delver might be slightly out. 10, 15, 20, 20.
Can I ask
slightly
who's
out.
more hurt?
Sure.
Which one of you is missing some HP?
I'm missing 5 out of 7 currently.
Yeah.
I'm missing 1 out of 7, so I'm sitting pretty nice.
And you
you're in the close range. You're getting healed just a little.
Yeah. I have crazy doll lady. She just her soul sucked me, and it was awful.
And Anura,
I mean, it's not crazy. Well, yeah.
As you move into range, you see that this doll appears to be a mockery of Cassandra.
Oh, it's that ugly bitch in that head again.
We're blurring the lines between Anura and Miss Bellum.
No. That was Anura saying that. She says it in her voice.
I love that. That's incredible. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Miss Bellum. Okay, so what are you doing to heal your friend?
Yes. So I am going to be playing a relaxing song, and me and any close allies heal 1 point.
Fantastic.
Just 1.
Good job. Okay.
Play it.
All right. Incredible. That dumb hatless bitch. Absolutely. That is 100%.
Dumb hatless bitch.
Okay. Great. Fantastic, guys. Who else is going? I'm going to be
I'm interested in
expecting.
getting this guy off me unless one of y'all has something y'all want to do.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
All right. So I'm interested in doing a power push on this guy right in front of me. But before that, I would like to use an experience. I'll mark a stress instead of marking a hope to do that. I'm wanting to use dead weight to really just kind of like, he got me picked up right now, so I'm really wanting to just like sink on my body weight and just really pull myself to the ground to then, get a good footing and then just power push him away.
Okay.
The idea.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
So using, I hope I get an advantage towards that.
Yep.
And I'm rolling. Okay. So unfortunately we'll be with fear, but that is 20 to hit.
Oh, 20 is gonna hit, absolutely. So roll out your damage. And that's with a fear, so I'm taking one of your fear tiny little books. And marking my token down 1.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Incredible.
And he is then blasted back to far range.
Yeah, absolutely he is. So as he soars right past you, Tank, you want to
need
get
my
it?
melee?
Yeah.
I'm smacking him.
Okay, let's go. This is a little cheesy. Usually they don't allow this, but it's fine. This is fun. I like this. And we missed it last time, That's good.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, if I can't do it.
No. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. No, I want it to happen. That was why I was suggesting it, yeah.
You'll batter up as telepathically to Tank as he's going flying back that way.
World Series edition.
Uh-huh.
I got 13 with hope.
Oh, a 13 is not going to hit. You didn't add an experience to it?
I'm willing to.
All right.
No, it is after the fact.
It would have to have been before. You're gonna lay...
That's right.
All right. So he is going to lay crumpled there on the ground and begin standing. Now, because we rolled a fear with Delver, it is my turn. But again, I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Any reactions or anything that were happening.
No, I did miscalculate my roll, but it still hits.
Fantastic. So that's fine. Yeah. All right.
I was
Great.
supposed to add just the modifier for experience. I was supposed to double it instead of rolling advantage, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it still hits.
That's fine. Okay. He's going to instead turn to you, Anura, and he is going to he's pulling out a small arcane wand from his pocket. Something that you have, again, seen before. Sparking blue electricity at the tip. He is going to push it directly at you into your chest, and he's making an attack with this. Let me go ahead and... That is going to be, all right, a 10 plus the 3 plus the 2. 15
so if it's
to
over,
hit.
If it's over a 10, Dagger Master, you got it.
Incredible. I love that. So that's going to be 21 points of magic damage to you, Anura. Where does that fall in your health?
That is my severe. Let me calculate my my armor here.
Yeah.
I unfortunately can't do that, just block all of the damage. I can only do that once per long rest.
What was the total damage again?
28, I believe, but I've completely forgotten.
That's what I'm doing.
I think it was 28.
I heard 23.
23. 23. I love this giant calculator. So good.
Okay, so I'm going to use 4 armor slots.
Okay, 4 armor
Put it
slots.
into
Jeez.
the minor damage.
Okay, all right. Fantastic.
So Anura's armor is just falling off.
Oh my god.
Very, very sensually.
Not demure. Very
That's
cutesy.
what Miss Bellum would want.
Yeah, incredible.
Not very mindful.
Not very mindful. Okay. All right. And then I get to use Cassandra one last time, at least for now. So she is going to, again, at this point, she vanishes from sight. And you whirling around, by the way, Ted, you look for her. And then you see just a dark shadow there in the fire behind you. And more of the... And she's going to run forward at you through the fire, on fire at this point, and attacking you again. So this is going to be...
I appreciate that tactic.
Things. It's such a good time and very fun. All right, here we go. So, all right. Does an 18 bypass your evasion? Okay. All right, great. What is your evasion right now?
12.
12. Okay. All right. So this is going to be 2d10 again. All right. 5, 2, 7, 18 points again of direct damage.
That will be major.
Okay.
Still up.
Still up. Okay. All right. And it is now just right there on your face, trying to dig and tear into you. Some of your fur is beginning to singe, and she's looking at you, and you can feel her pressing into you. I just wanted to bring my friend back. And then it is going to turn back to you guys.
Love that. I'm gonna just drink a health potion real quick.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Love it.
We'll try to finish off the pumpkin head.
Okay, all right. Go
Gotta be
for
close.
it. I would suggest if you have experiences to maybe consider putting them into your roll.
For sure.
I got a 4 on my die, so I get
Very strong.
Nice.
Very
good.
good.
Health potion. Very
Well
good
done.
health potion.
10 out of 10. Yep. Okay, great.
What about the great
hope.
part of the ball?
With hope?
Yep, with hope.
What was the roll? What was the score?
21 with hope.
That is going to hit. Absolutely. Restore the hope on your side. And go ahead and tell me, roll out the damage.
Hit him for 18.
18 points. How do you kill this creature?
Ooh. I will finish the job that me and Anura were doing of just smashing back on that hole that me and her were trying to puncture through.
Fantastic.
And stab him up to the wall as he had her.
Okay. All right. So
How
as
the
you...
turntables.
Oh, how the turntables. As you stab him into the wall. And the fire begins to dim and fade. And you see one small bit of fiery light that kind of trickles down from the mouth and onto the ground in front of you. And there it sits, just flickering a bit. That was with hope. That was a success. What else are we doing, guys?
I'm going to attack my Dolph friend here.
Yep. Let's go.
And I'm going to spend a hope as I make this attack to make this person my ranger's focus.
Okay.
Does a 16 with hope hit?
A 16 just hits. Absolutely.
Just
Yep,
hits.
yep.
Fantastic.
And with
Love
hope, so
that.
restore your hope.
That's going to be 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay. All right.
And they also mark a point of stress.
Oh, very good point. Okay. All right. Fantastic job. And that was with hope and a success. So you guys can continue going.
I would like,
Yeah.
Miss
Yeah.
Bellum, would like to have Anura power push the doll into the fire.
Incredible. Let's go. Yes.
Before you do that, can me and Anura do a tag team if I spend the hope? But can it specifically be Anura and Bill that do the tag team?
I think this is a great idea, personally.
I will allow it.
I also, I also
giving-
have 3 hope if you would like Miss Bellum to mark the hope.
I would need to know what's happening. Why are you wanting to give it to Delver? Why is Delver?
Not Delver.
Oh, Bill. Yeah, Bill. That
Bill.
works for fine for Bill. 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nora's emotional support chicken.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. What is this going to be?
It will be Bill hopping up and like just scratching like crazy, and then like chicken flying away, and then I guess Anura just like shoving her into the fire.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Incredible. Yes, fantastic. So each of you roll your attacks. Whichever attack you're putting into this, power push was a spell attack. You have a standard attack on the chicken. Chicken attack!
Oh, I didn't roll very well.
Am I good to
I
kill?
rolled a 12 on the fear,
Okay.
a 4 on the hope,
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
and then a +3 from presence. So that's
+3.
16, 17, 18, 19 with fear.
19
I got
with fear.
a 12 with hope.
Okay. Well, which
So I
one
think
of these
19
rolls are we
fear?
going?
I would take. I think she's harder to hit than 12.
She was harder to hit. Yeah.
I think we should go with mine.
Do it.
All right. 19 with fear. That is going to hit, guys. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Two. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. That's 15. Miss Bellum has rolled 17 points of damage.
Can I bill my rally dice?
Yeah, of course.
Or
I think Bill has his own.
Okay.
Bill's
give
an
Bill his
ally.
own.
Yeah.
Bill is an ally. So he did 12 points of damage.
Okay. And Miss Bellum, what was that for Anura?
So it was 9. Hold on. 4 and 2. So that's 16 and then 17, 18, 19.
Okay.
19.
All right, so that is 31 points of damage. All right, 31 is well and truly in this creature's severe. So this absolutely hits. What does this look like? It is still up, you guys. But what does this attack look like?
Do you call out to Bill to like let him know? Have y'all started making codes together for attacks?
Yeah. Yes. So Anura is going to say, "Cock-a-doodle-doo." And he'll know that means something is incoming, and that if he wants to do something, he needs to do it now, and then move.
Bristles, and he'll fly into the air and scratch the head and hat, trying to knock the hat off specifically. This mockery of his dear friend. And then after a second, we'll flutter away to not get hit by whatever Anura is going to fling.
And then she's gonna do the power push. So she hit him with her blue magic and then pushed her into the far range.
And that does work, and she is flung into the flames. And as she is flinging, the force of that power push is actually taking out some of these flames.
You go into the wall.
I'm going to use a fear to dissipate this wall. And as she there, you see back beyond this area, because of that fear that we're taking, I am going to take control. First thing I'm doing is using a fear to get rid of that fire. The second thing is that from this area, all of you now in a line, and let me get rid of the Skeleton King as well. Although I do need to put one little tiny flame over here on the ground. You all see this creature is there and begins to slowly lift up off of the ground and stand there. And then... and tearing out, you see a back, long and angular, come cracking out, long arms that unfurl, and a hulking shadow creature is there in the distance. I am now invoking, as part of this environment cult ritual, Blasphemous Might. Takes 2 of my action tokens to do that. and I have to expend an additional fear to get all of the advantages, but I'm doing that to take all of them. This creature there, standing in the shadows, kind of panting in this cold air, is going to go into a rampage at all of you. Moving first forward, rushing at you, this creature is going to engage you, Tedeos, first. This now has advantage on all attacks and deals an additional 1d10 just as a base. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with advantage on this attack. That is going to be with the advantage of 14 plus the 5. So that is going to hit. That means I get to go ahead and do the damage that this creature would do. So, ooh, that's a 10. 14, and that's the additional one. 21. 32 points of direct damage to Tedeos.
All right.
Still up?
I'm still up. That health potion really saved my ass earlier because that would have done it.
Fantastic. This creature also, though, now because of the blasphemous might, you see it there in your face, and it's going to leap up to the ceiling as it gains relentless. It is going to crawl across the ceiling and then down on the ground in front of Anura, and it's going to make the exact same attack. So, advantage. That is a 17 plus stuff, so that is going to hit. That is going to be 34 points of damage to Anura. This is not direct damage to Anura. You can still mitigate that with armor and stuff if you'd like. No, 19. What was
34?
that? 34.
You said
34. Yep. So I think that's in your severe.
Mm-hmm.
And are you reducing it with armor to fall into a lower area?
I'm going to see.
Okay.
It would not reduce it enough with the armor I have left. She's gonna take the hit.
Okay. All 3 points. Okay. Massive damage as you are taking this. Those long, slender claws are digging into you, and you can see that she is just a spirit of rage digging into the person who took her rightful throne, according to her. Now, as you are both watching as all of you are watching this happen, each of you are going to lose. First, watching this happen to Ted, and then to Anura, a hope for each. 2 hope marked off of each of your sheets.
Yeah.
All right.
Does anything happen if we have no hope?
No. Nothing happens. Okay. No, I wish that it did, but it doesn't. Nope, that's it. That's higher tiers of play. Higher tiers of play. Some spooky biz, absolutely, Christian.
That is some spooky biz.
All right, now that is all that I can do immediately. What are you guys doing?
I want to rock up and hit her.
Okay.
And use an experience, Courage of the Weak, I suppose, since he just put dread into Anura here in front of me and Tedeos. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. That's okay.
A hungry boy.
26 with hope.
26 is absolutely going to hit, and with hope, so go ahead and take that. And then roll me some damage. I have math. Yeah.
I didn't eat dinner tonight because I was also feeling bad, and I slept like all the way up until an hour before we got on.
I am fighting for my life right now.
We are so close, guys. We are so close. You could do this. I believe in you.
We also have not ate all day. In range. 17 damage.
17 points of damage is going to fall into its major category. That is an incredible job. So that with your long sword again, shearing at this creature right there. Now, it is going to,
non-stop.
I'm going to use a fear to jump in. So I'm going to take the spear, and the first step is that I'm going to have it try to jump up to the ceiling. Now, Chris is a warrior.
I'm gonna try to stop that.
Okay, go ahead. It's a stress to try, right? Or is it just any time? That's so good.
It's just any time.
Fantastic. Yeah. It's leaping up to the ceiling. Go ahead.
18 with hope.
18 is going to hit. Absolutely. Yeah.
As soon as her cookies were done baking, she went to lay down.
So delicious. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I would
want a
absolutely tear up some cookies right now. Yeah. Sounds so good.
Oh my god. Okay.
So I hit her for 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
21.
21 points of damage.
I thought it was a reaction one, but this is like an actual hit.
Actual hit.
So close. As it is climbing up and you are shearing at it, it is... Because you're doing the attack. You weren't preventing it from moving, right? You did damage to it.
No, I'm just hitting her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is ripping into it. You see this thick, viscous black sludge that is dripping down from the creature onto the ground. But it does manage to jump onto the ceiling and kind of hisses at you. It is going to clamber across the ceiling and drop back down in front of you because my tick down just hit 6. So I've gained its rampage reaction, which means that now I get to trigger its attack in a line to far range. So from here, as it drops down, you see as it begins just moving straight through everyone. Now, I will again, I guess if you wanted to try to prevent it, you could again try. It will at least get to here, but you could try.
Prevent it before it hits Anura, since I'm technically in front of her.
I think it's still going to be inside of Anora's range, so it would still be able to hit Anura, just because that's still in the range. Yeah.
Then if I can't stop her, then I guess I should just hit her.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great.
They're not.
And so you don't have to do anything yet, right? You're still hitting Ted first?
I'm gonna do these hits first, and then we're gonna invoke that. Also, Steven, the chat things are crazy, because all I'm hearing is they're not, and I was like, what's happening? Who said this? So long as they weren't accidentally raised, it is so funny. Okay, so I get advantage. This is going to be on all 4 of you. That is going to be, okay, so that's a 16 plus the 5 is 21 to hit. I think that is going to hit everybody. And then I get to roll, remember, it's 5 plus that, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus its additional damage from the Blasphemous Might. That is 20 plus 31 points of damage. Tedeos, this is direct to you. 31 to Bill, 31 to Anura, 31 to Tank.
You rolled twice last time, didn't you?
What?
Direct. You say direct?
Direct damage to Tedeos, yeah.
I am down.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. Chris, what did you say? You said something. You rolled twice last time or something? What was that?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was like you hit somebody and then you rolled to hit the next one last time.
Oh, I could do that.
Am I
Yeah,
mistaken?
sure. Yeah. All right. So that would have just been Tedeos then, the 31. I could do that instead. I could roll for each person. Yeah. So Tedeos goes down. The next one will be on Bill. That is going to be still going to hit because it was a natural 15 plus of that. So then I'll do the damage for this one. 8. This is a 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Lost. Okay. 14 plus 9 is 23. That's 34 points of damage to Bill. He's mitigating that?
He just takes point. He takes stress.
Okay. All right. Great. And then it would be on you, I guess. Tank, like, no, because it has a very close range. It would hit each of you. So I'll go ahead and do you, Tank. Oh, that would not hit you, I don't think, because that's a 10 total. All right, that is going to hit, though, with a 14, becomes a 19, so I'll roll the damage real quick. 2 and a 4 is 6. That becomes 11, plus the another is 22 points of damage to you and Nora. How are you mitigating?
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay.
I love the quick run math. I've gotten so good at it over the years, but it is intense. It's crazy.
Okay.
Ooh.
I actually don't know that this fixes anything.
Oh, no.
Because I think it's still, I think Anura still dies. So if you said it was 22 and my armor is 4, I only have 3 left, so that's 12. So that puts me at 10.
Yeah.
And my major threshold is 7, so that would be 2 hit points. And that's all the hit points I have left.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anura is dead. Does this count in the real campaign too?
We'll
No.
find out.
Oh, of course not, guys.
We'll find out.
Guys. This is over.
Yeah, we're all gonna the TBK.
I'm like,
TBK.
game over, game over. Absolutely not, guys. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry, guys.
You would never forgive me if I let Anura die.
So, Chris, you were trying to stop it, and then we're gonna do death choices and stuff. Okay, so Chris, you were doing your opportunity attack, right? Because she would still be going on to Delver unless you stop it here.
Yeah, I was just gonna hit her to try to kill her.
Okay,
instead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I can take
rolled
2
a
hits.
crit. 1 and a 1.
Whoa!
Guys.
All right, so go ahead and roll out your damage.
Rolled a 14, and then with a crit, it would be 40, I believe. Yeah.
All right, how do you want to do this?
I guess this would be a bit chaotic as she's murdering poor Anura next to me as I'm killing her.
Absolutely.
So I guess as she's clawing into Anura, I'll get in there and just shove my sword through the doll's stomach.
Okay.
Trying to stop her, but failing.
All right, absolutely. So as you are stabbing through its stomach, it collapses down onto your sword, but you look across at your 2 friends who are here. Now, Steven and Kayla, or Miss Bellum and Loki, what are you doing with your death moves?
Blaze of glory.
Is she dead?
She seems to be dead, yes.
If she's dead and there's no more enemies.
DM said seems to be.
She's dead. She's dead.
Okay, then Anura is going to... Isn't there a pass out option?
Yes, there absolutely is. Yeah.
Is going to pass out very daintily like a princess.
Okay. Fantastic. So okay, great. So you are choosing to stay alive for the rest of the campaign. But again, guys, this is a dream sequence. I do want to be very clear. I made this to be very hard combat.
You never know till you wake up.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and then, Tedeos, what were you doing?
I'm rolling that. It's 50-50, baby.
It's 50-50. Let's go. Yeah, 100%.
I live or I die.
For Jimbo.
I got an 11 on my hope and a 5 on my fear.
So you, as part of your risk it all, the hope is higher, so you stay on your feet and you clear an amount of hit points and or stress equal to the value of the hope die. Now, Miss Bellum, as part of the avoid death. Oh, you can also split them however you want, by the way. Those things that you're restoring. So, if you are avoiding death, you have to face the consequences. You are still going to roll your hope die. If the value is equal or under your level, you're going to gain a scar.
In real life?
No, it will be fine.
I know when you wake up.
She's too pretty for that. I would have just let her die.
It's Halloween. There's Freddy Krueger rules. Whatever happens in the dream, you might keep it.
Miss Bellum has rolled a 7.
Which, at level 4, means that was higher. So...
Scar-free.
Scar-free. Untainted by this. And
Unblemished.
you do, unblemished, you do drop unconscious temporarily as part of this. And the situation must get much worse because of it. So I am going to say that to make this situation much worse, that Anura, there, Tank, you see her fall unconscious on the ground, and then you see as she begins to fade, becoming incorporeal there. We are out of combat, and the three of you are still here, but what are you doing?
Can I come over, or am I stuck over there?
You can come wherever you'd like at this point, yeah. Anura, you are unconscious, so you're out of this portion. You are looking so beautiful and elegant, though. I freaking love it, yeah.
Did I pick her up, or is she already gone?
She's unconscious?
She's gone.
Good.
She has the...
You said she, like, disappeared,
As
evaporated.
you reach down to pick her up, she fades out, and you're just there holding nothing in your hands.
Dun dun dun.
Gone.
Well, if they don't die on screen, they're technically not dead.
It's true. It's true.
That's the rules.
So if we run away before she disappears, she's still possibly here?
I would say. I say we run to that big door they were guarding.
This
That's why
little
it was, like, office
flame,
thing.
by the way, is just moving around in the corridor. This flame that you had seen filter
smack
out
at it
from the
with my staff.
jack-o'-lantern. You smack at it? Okay.
Yeah.
It just dances around the sword.
Can I check this door at the end of the hallway?
Absolutely you can. So are you actually going to open it?
I
seems
look
to-
back at Tank.
You notice that it seems to have one of those blood red crystals there in the center of it. And as you yank on it, you do hear...
Can I time lock the crystal and we still open the door?
Yeah, you certainly could try. You could try anything you'd like. The flame continues to dance around.
Cool. I'll time lock specifically the crystal.
All right.
Stop whatever it was doing.
I said we go in.
I will give you all the reminder that Jimbo's soul corpse is still in
I
the
thought
other
that
room.
myself. I thought
I
that we
never
could-
saw it.
Okay,
I didn't either.
all right, no problem. All right.
That flame that's dancing. Let's put it into Jimbo. Jimbo's body is in that room. I got distracted with the pumpkin head impaling us. We run over there and look, it's Jimbo.
All
This
right.
is the Jimbo you were talking about.
Yeah.
I was thinking of someone else.
If we were planning to progress this any further, I would certainly let you open that door. The darkness exists through that door. It is just the hells. That's why it wants you to open it. But you could do it if we were continuing on this. But not tonight, guys. We're in a
Not tonight.
one-shot for Halloween, and some of us are feverish. We're going to... All right, fantastic. So you're in this room, surrounded by the body and the small spark of arcane fire energy that had been illuminating Jimbo before. He is just faintly corporeal. What are you doing?
Are we able to get that flame to him?
Yeah. If you
Absolutely.
try
Like, kind
it.
of with our sword or something?
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
you want to...
prestidigitation?
I was just gonna prestidigitation, just gonna push it with some gust of wind.
Yeah, and it becomes rolling, and as it does, you see that it actually begins like jumping out towards the body, like it wants to return to where it was from.
Get in there.
And as you roll it nearer, it actually dives up onto and sinks into the corpse of Jimbo, who then illuminates. Though still faded, Jimbo and looks around and stands and begins walking off into the distance around, looking warily and unaware of you all. Suddenly.
Us follow him. Oh.
Suddenly.
Did y'all's friend Jimbo get sent to hell?
I don't want to think he did.
Absolutely.
Nora was here. She would kill you for that.
And suddenly, as a blinding light flashes again, you all see Priyanka standing there again. Okay, all right. Good job. Oh, I'm so sorry. And she's going to reach behind her and pull out. Anura, you step out from around, confused.
Where did she pull me out of?
Just from behind her, like a magic act. Yeah.
Just like my romance novels.
Just like my romance novels. She pulls you there and she says, that was so good. Thank you all for doing this with me. You've got excellent marks, and I'll put you right back where we started. Okay. I'll see you again soon. Bye. And she's going to snap again, and all of you there are back where we started in the room at the beginning, and Meg is reaching out and shaking Tedeos, your hand. And that is where we will close this Halloween one-shot that was just a little crazy, a little dream moment. Yeah.
Hank's never gonna eat my mushrooms again.
He's never gonna. No, absolutely not. No. Wild, guys. The hand acting is back and I love it. That's it, guys. This was our Halloween episode. Next time we'll be back with full campaign, God willing that, internet prevails and nobody's sick. We'll see, guys.
All those things. If you haven't already, go follow us we're on x.com, Twitter. We got a great Discord where you can chat with us. We're on YouTube, we're here on Twitch, and you can find us on Instagram as well.
Thank you so much. All right. Thanks, everybody, so much for coming out and seeing us. Bye, Loki. Bye, Gandalf. Bye, Miss Bellum. Bye, Skullboy. Okay, bye. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, Loretta Grass.